Hi everyone, so I've just come to share with you another journal that I've made. Had no intentions of making a journal today, but I watched ARTYmaze's video this morning where she was doing the double envelope insert, and she had used like a really, I think it was a really thick tracing paper, and it reminded me that I had a massive big roll of it that my father-in-law gave me about 2 years ago. He used to use it for, he used to make a lot of leather items because they used to be in like a country and western themed group thing that they done. Anyway, he had loads of that left over and he gave me it, but because it was in a big roll, I thought, right, I'll get it out today because it was quite a nice day, and I'll cut it up into like decent sizes, like A4 size. So I done that and I thought, oh, you know what, I'm going to start a journal. So a journal materialized because I don't normally do stuff on a Saturday. Anyway, today I did. So I've used ARTYmaze's the butterflies in blue from ARTYmaze. I just adore this kit. It's, you know, it's a relatively new kit, and I will link it below if you want to go over and check it out. And it's quite a simple journal. It's not overly embellished. There's lots of writing room, and I've used some of that thick tracing paper. It puts me in mind of vellum. It's that thick. Just seeing if I've got a little bit of it floating around. Yeah, that's how thick that tracing paper is. Now I've bought tracing paper and it's absolutely rubbish, but this feels like vellum. Anyway, so the journal measures, it's a traveller's notebook size. It measures 8 1/4 by 4 1/2, and it has one signature, and there are 64 pages front and back. I've used this blue cardstock because the kit has got a lot of blue in it, dark blue and light blue, and I've decorated the front using some vintage music paper, some book page. This is a little bit taken off of one of the pages from the kit. We've got some cheesecloth there, a butterfly from the kit, some dainty trim, and then on one of the pages it says "You are so amazing." So I cut that out, and then that got backed onto some coffee dyed paper. There is some tabs that are made from this cardstock. So there's 3 of them. They're big chunky tabs, and some crocheted trim on some of the pages. So let's go inside. Done a little bit of stenciling here and here, and the first page is just a page from the kit. And then here I just made a little pocket from some of the other scraps that I've got left over from the previous journals that I've made. And again, this little idea was, I mean, I know loads of people were doing it, but ARTYmaze, she was talking today about just layering some papers together and like tearing them and layering them together. So I done that with some vintage music paper. There's some cheesecloth, some of the paper from the kit. This word is from, no, I think that's a freebie, from the labels that she's got. Butterfly from the kit. This is also a freebie, and that's just been backed onto some doubled over coffee dyed paper, sorry, not cardstock. And all these have been backed as well and sewn. So they're all from the kit. I don't think there's anything not from the kit. If there is, I will mention it. That's the big tab that I made. These are the, I made a tag, and I've put one of these tracing paper pockets here, so you can see obviously behind that 2 tags from the kit. Again, all been backed and stitched, and it goes in there. I like the fact that you can see, because sometimes when you tuck a tag in somewhere, it's got a really nice pattern, and sometimes you don't see it because it's tucked in something. So it's nice to be able to see everything. So there's a dictionary page, a book page, writing space with crocheted trim. And I just glue mine on, so you can see here it's still a little bit damp because I've just literally done that. So that will dry and it won't leave that mark. Another page from the kit. Again, some of the papers that I still had left over, I just made a pocket, and that's quite a nice thick pocket. I think there's 2 or 3 layers of tea or coffee dyed papers. Another one of these, which is a freebie. You can find that on ARTYmaze's website or her Facebook group. And that goes in there. I love that image. I think I've said that every time. I think that's why I've chose it for the front of the cover. It's just really pretty. Oh, Edith Holden. Again, obviously it's not printable, but it's something that I forgot I'd put in there. Another page from the kit. This is not a vellum. I keep going to say vellum because it does feel like vellum. A pocket, and there's a butterfly from the kit behind the tracing paper, and then it's been sewn onto some tea or coffee dyed papers. Large tag. Again, I've taken one of the pages, shrunk it down a little bit, and got a couple of tags out of that. Just cut it up because some of the work is quite like collage, so it's good to, you can cut it up and do other stuff with it. A tag here. This is a journal card from the kit. Another tab here. Dictionary, book page. Oh, is that on there? No, it's not, but I have glued it. There we go. More journaling space. Center of the signature. Oh god, have I been out of frame the whole time? Probably. So we're now just seeing the reverse. Another vellum tracing paper pocket. I'm just going to call it vellum because it feels like vellum. Another tag that I've made from one of the pages, and that's again one of the scrap pieces that I had from one of the other kits, and that's where it says "You are amazing," which is on the front cover. A tag, a journal card, that's all been stitched as well. I think everything's been stitched on doubled. Is that double? I think that might be double as well. Double tea or coffee dyed papers. Just gives it a nice thickness. Here we just have another pocket using one of the pages. They're like one of the background pages you get with a kit. Another one of those. Envelope from the kit. There's nothing in it, but you can put something inside there. If I didn't say already, this will be for sale in my shop, and tomorrow I've got some kits going on there as well. So if you're interested in some kits, they're just going to be quite easy, not easy, but simple kits. But yeah, they'll be available tomorrow at some point. And another tag with a vellum pocket or tracing paper pocket, so you can see everything under there. I think that's a nice effect. Two tags, and they just pop in there, and that goes on there. Another pocket. Again, it's just got the layering there with the music paper, scrap of one of the pieces from the kit, some cheesecloth and a butterfly. And again, that's another freebie, a tag and a journal card. And then that is the back page. So like I said, I will link the kit below. Go over and check it out. And if you're interested in this will be listed in my shop. If you have any questions, just ask, and thanks for watching. Bye.